so don't get too trigger happy with it.
Bitch, please, I'll shoot whatever the frick I want. I'll freaking go all up in the air, like raise my freaking guns to the air and be like, bah, bah, bah. I'm not stopping for no one. No train is gonna break me.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. Can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare.
Ooh.
There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident.
Your dad's an international incident.
Mission.
I'm sorry.
Snake,
that is
every sense of the word.
That is out of character.
There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Like they typically do.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule.
Okay.
Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
How do you take the revival pill if you're unconscious?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
I'm not going to be able to...
Correct.
I'm actually going to play the game. Hello?
Entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you.
Damn.
This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data.
There comes a point where you just put your 3DS to the side and just be like, you know what, sod it. I'm not even playing the game anymore. It's just story. Bugger it, I'm out.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Yeah, her name is Paramedic.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
Great.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Oh, that's edgy. That's so edgy. Edgy.
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Can I skip this?
Good to know.
Are you guys alright if I skip this?
I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Well, the
Speaking
thing
of
is,
snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
I don't
The
want to
legendary
skip
soldier and your
something
mentor.
that is very
Actually,
important.
It was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
Okay, I'm guessing
She
this
also
is
helped me
important.
plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you?
Oh,
How many
God.
years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
What's your name?
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
The boss,
It's been 5
female.
years.
Her age is
72
unknown
days
because, you know.
and 18 hours.
Oh, God, she has a lot of
You've
unknown
lost
stuff.
weight.
You can tell
Birth
just by
date
the sound of my
unknown,
voice.
birthplace
Of
unknown,
course
address
I can.
unknown.
I know all about you.
This woman is
Really?
a mystery.
Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
There was a motorcycle outside. Freaking
But
traffic.
there were
Living
still
in
so
London
many
is
things
bad.
I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing.
I'm gonna go cook some eggs and I'll be back in 20
think.
minutes when this cutscene
You'll
is
just
damn
have
over,
to
when this
figure it out for
conversation is over.
yourself.
Somebody
Listen
holler
to
at
me,
me
Jack.
then. I
Just
can't
because
do this.
soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
So if Hitler was in
People
charge
are
of
the
America,
ones
you'd
who
follow
dictate
him?
the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
He's a snake?
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat.
Are they going to give you another lecture on how to
Green
fight?
Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle.
I'm not going to
techniques.
remember that.
Gotcha.
Is that
Your
like
mission is to retrieve
is it a
Dr.
thing that
Sokolov.
says it? Like a set thing?
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.